Hello everyone, I'm Faral Imran from the channel Data Sciencey, and today I'll be explaining you the topic which is accepting user input in Python. So let's get started. At first, I have opened PyCharm and now I'll make a new project, and then I'll name it as the task 2. And then here is the location in which you have to store your project, where you can store. And then here is the Python version which is selected in the system. It is detected, and or you can select it by yourself. When you select it, then you create it in PyCharm. Okay, so here in task 2, inside VNV, which is virtual environment, you make a file. We can, for example, when I said that we're accepting the user input in Python, so how do we accept it? First, we'll write input, then we'll write in double quotes or single quotes, enter a number. After that, when I click on enter, I'll run this. So run main.py. So here it says enter a number. So here you'll enter a number means it is accepting user input in Python, means that what we'll use this command input, and in brackets, in single quotes or double quotes, you'll write whatever you want to the user to get it from the user. You add that, like enter a number. I want a number from the user. So it means that you're asking the user to give the number of its own choice. So here it says enter a number. So if I say 23, okay, but here you can add anything. I didn't add which data type it should be, whether it's float, integer, boolean, whatever. Here I didn't write anything. So whenever I run this command, because there's no data type, so I can use anything. If it's enter a number, and I can even write a string also, but that will cause it will not cause an error. But here if I say I'm writing a string, so nothing is happening. But here if I give it that it should be an integer, like in the brackets, if I say integer, and then I close the bracket, and then when I click on enter, run main.py, the integer should be outside the input. Okay, now when I click on here, when I run main.py, now it's saying enter a number. And if I write a string like any numbers, it will give an error that it says that the number should be added, the integer should be added. It means a number should be added. So I'll run it again. Then if I write 56, see, no error is coming here, because I've added a data type that input should be asked from the user. So enter a number, so only numbers should be asked. Float data type means that it should be with the decimal points. And if I write here, for example, float, so it says enter a number, and then when I run it, not here I should write float, I should write instead of integer int, here I should write float. And then when I click on run main.py, and it says enter a number, and if I say 4, so here also it will take the number, because here Python assumes that it's 4.0, so that's why it takes. And if I run it again and says 7.4, then also it will take. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.